So what a first episode. I was already very hyped for this anime. I've made countless videos on updates of it once I heard, the anime was gonna come out, but to actually see the first episode, which was 90 minutes long, I believe. Pretty good first episode. I'm very excited that it finally came out. You guys know I was very hyped for this show to come out, and finally we got it. And I'll kind of share, my thoughts on it. So I feel like this episode shows you the bad side. Like, that one girl in the hospital, she said, have you ever wondered, what it would be like to be a child of a celebrity? And then now we know that, yes, she was right that you'll have connections and, you'll be publicly favored, in the public, in front of people. But there's also, I feel like the show is trying to tell us that the lesson is that, even though something might look good, like becoming rich or something, there's always, a dark side to that. So what is that dark side to becoming, a child, the child of a celebrity? Just very hate the industry how it is. Pretty much that's already hard enough that we saw in the episode. But the others is, dealing with her fans, like you saw towards the end of the episode that one of her very fans, like very enthusiastic fans, killed I, so you have to deal with that too. And then now, towards the end after her funeral, you can see the Aqua, I guess that's his name now. He's kind of, putting together how he would know where I is, and how would he know where I was when she, delivered, or when she had the baby, because he had to actually know where I was, so he ultimately could kill the doctor or something. So that's just another example of, the dark side of things. Like anything you ask for, of course it'll be, there'll always be, a dark side to everything you ask in life. So I feel like that's kind of the lesson that the show's trying to convey to us. But overall, pretty solid first episode. I really enjoyed the plot, because now, as you can see now, I believe Aqua is planning his revenge, because he suspects, the father to be behind all the killing, because he was supposedly, according to Aqua, he was probably jealous that I just kept the father secret, instead of saying like, oh, this is the father of my twins or something. Instead of that, she kept the secret, and sadly, one thing led to another. According to Aqua's theory, he, told this very enthusiastic fan of hers where each location where she was at. So her new apartment, the location of her new apartment, and the location of where she was giving birth. So that's Aqua's theories for now, and he's planning his whole revenge plot around that. And now that they're grown up, I think it'll be very interesting to see, what kind of routes they take, and what will Aqua do to take revenge on his father, because the father or Aqua believes the father is the one, leaking all these private information of the location of I. And yeah, I think it'll be very interesting to see him go through these hurdles, plotting his revenge. And we saw towards the end, we saw kind of, a bunch of other people that might, or that look, that will pose not a threat to him, but will pose, a hurdle if he wants to, continue in this industry. And plus, you have to remember that since their mother was kept secret, they're not really, favored. They're not like, oh, that's I's kid, so, we should like them. Like, no, they're literally starting from ground zero. The only thing I know that will probably, take the people in their favor is, we saw a little brief scene. I think it was in the beginning of the episode when Aqua was shooting this. He had a little segment in the movie he was, premiered in. So maybe that will help him, later on while he grows up. But for now, I think it'll be very interesting to see where this whole route goes, or this show goes, and what, each character will do now that there's a suspect that, I's father leaked the information. So I think that'll be very interesting to see what comes of that as we, proceed with Aqua's journey of plotting this revenge against his father. But yeah. But before I end the video, I also wanted to go over the plot a little bit. So the plot is that basically, this idol, she was giving birth secretly, and the doctor, who happened to be a fan, he had, his previous client was, a big fan of I. Sadly, she died. And then while he was out smoking, I guess, the fan showed up, and after some tussling, running, the guy ended up killing the doctor. And then coincidentally, he was reborn. He was reborn as Aqua's son, and the girl Ruby, she was reborn as or the patient that died, the 12-year-old patient that died before, she was reincarnated or reborn as Ruby. So I think with that whole plot now, that Aqua is plotting his revenge on his father, like I said, I think it'll be very interesting to see. But yeah, for now, I'm just very excited that we finally got this show, because I've been literally hyping this up for I don't know how long, ever since the anime was announced back then. But yeah, just very excited and happy, and can't wait to see the next episode. But I think that's gonna be it. Please leave a like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.